If you're a man over 55 and you've started to feel your energy fading, if your mornings feel slower, your body less responsive, and your confidence isn't quite what it used to be, listen closely, because what I'm about to share will surprise you. It's not a pill. It's not some risky supplement from the internet. It's something sitting in your kitchen right now. Raw honey. But here's the catch. Not the way most people use it. Most men think honey is just sugar, sweet, harmless, maybe even healthy. But the truth is far deeper than that. Used correctly, raw honey can help restore the same biological spark that drives energy, performance, and confidence. Yes, I said restore. And before you roll your eyes, let me make one thing clear. I'm not talking about miracles or hype. I'm talking about solid medical research. Studies that show raw, unheated honey can increase nitric oxide levels in your blood, improve circulation, and even raise free testosterone naturally. Now imagine what that means for a man over 60. Better energy, better blood flow, better mornings, all from one natural source. But here's where most men go wrong. They use honey the wrong way. They stir it into boiling tea. They buy the clear, pasteurized kind from the grocery shelf, and then they wonder why nothing changes. The secret isn't just in the honey itself, it's in how and when you take it. There are 3 key windows in your day when honey becomes medicine for your body. And if you combine it with the right natural ingredients, the results can be even more powerful. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to do it. Because once you understand how honey interacts with your blood vessels, hormones, and energy systems, you'll never look at this golden liquid the same way again. So grab your spoon, because by the end of this video, you'll know how a single tablespoon can start rebuilding the vitality you thought was gone. Let's be honest. Aging isn't the problem. The real problem is what happens inside your body as the years pass. After 55, something quiet begins to shift. Your body makes less nitric oxide. Your blood vessels stop relaxing the way they used to. That means slower circulation, less oxygen reaching your muscles, less nutrient flow to your organs. You feel it in the mornings, when energy takes longer to arrive. You feel it at night, when performance isn't what it used to be. And yes, you feel it in your confidence. Most men think it's just aging, but it's not. It's circulation. Think of your blood vessels as highways. When they're open and smooth, everything moves freely. Oxygen, hormones, energy. But as nitric oxide drops, those highways tighten. Traffic builds up. The result? Fatigue, brain fog, weaker erections, slower recovery. At the same time, testosterone starts to slip away. Not overnight, but little by little, like a slow leak. And here is the kicker. It is not because your body can't make testosterone. It's because your system is losing the raw materials that keep it flowing. The enzymes that once turn nutrients into nitric oxide become less active. The glands that produce hormones become sluggish, and the stress hormone cortisol quietly steals the spotlight. It's a perfect storm. Low nitric oxide, low testosterone, high stress. And when that happens, everything from mood to metabolism begins to slow. That is why so many men after 55 say the same thing. I just don't feel like myself anymore. But here's the good news. Your body hasn't forgotten how to feel strong. It just needs the right trigger, a signal that says, wake up. Raw honey gives that signal. It reactivates the very pathways that time has muted, and that's not a guess. It's biology. Because hidden inside real, unprocessed honey is one mineral that helps your body rebuild that inner spark, boron. In the next part, we'll uncover why this tiny trace mineral can help men reclaim energy, strength, and performance naturally without pills or risk. Now, let's talk science. Real science, not myths, not internet hype. What researchers actually found about raw honey. Inside every spoon of real, unheated honey is a collection of living compounds your body recognizes instantly. Boron, antioxidants, B vitamins, natural enzymes. Together, They form a biochemical team that supports your blood vessels, your hormones, and your energy. Let's start with the most important one, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule that tells your blood vessels to open up. It's what gives your heart that surge of oxygen. It's what sends blood flow where it needs to go, including down there. But after 50, your body makes less of it. That's why energy drops. That's why recovery slows. And that's why performance fades. Now, here's the beautiful part. Raw honey contains natural nitric oxide precursors. These are the building blocks your body uses to create nitric oxide on its own. No drugs, no side effects. When you take raw honey the right way, you're essentially reminding your body how to restore its own circulation. But there's more. Raw honey is also rich in boron, a trace mineral most men never get enough of. Boron doesn't just sit quietly in your system. It interacts directly with testosterone metabolism. Studies published on PubMed and in clinical journals show that boron can increase free testosterone, the kind your body actually uses, by up to 28 to 30%, and it can do it in as little as 1 week. It also helps lower excess estrogen, which means better hormone balance, better mood, and better drive. That's why I call honey a biological amplifier. It doesn't just boost one system, it fine-tunes several at once. Let's not forget the antioxidants in raw honey. These compounds protect your cells from oxidative stress, one of the silent factors behind fatigue, poor circulation, and erectile decline. Then there are the enzymes. They act like ignition keys, helping your body break down and absorb nutrients more efficiently. So every vitamin, mineral, and amino acid you consume works harder for you. And when it's raw, not heated, not filtered, all these compounds remain alive and active. But when honey is pasteurized, heated above 104 degrees, those enzymes are destroyed. The antioxidants collapse, and you're left with what I call sweet syrup with a fake label. Real raw honey looks cloudy, thick, and sometimes crystallized. That's a good sign. It means it's alive and still holding all the power nature intended. Now, you might be wondering, if this golden liquid is so powerful, how exactly does it turn back the clock for a man's body? The answer lies in how boron, nitric oxide, and natural sugars work together to restore blood flow, hormone function, and energy. And that's what we'll explore next. The quiet hero inside honey that wakes up testosterone and vitality from the inside out. Let's focus on the quiet powerhouse inside raw honey. Boron. Boron is one of those nutrients you never hear about, but your body feels the difference when it's missing. It's a trace mineral, which means you only need a small amount. But that small amount changes everything. Here's why. Boron controls how your body uses testosterone, not how much you produce, but how much you can access. See, most of the testosterone in your blood is locked up, bound to proteins, and unusable. That's called total testosterone. But the form that really matters is free testosterone, the kind your body can use for muscle, mood, and drive. Boron helps release that testosterone. It reduces the protein that traps it, and suddenly your free testosterone starts to climb. Clinical studies found that men who added boron to their diets saw a 28 to 30% increase in free testosterone in just 7 days. That's not theory, that's data. And there's more. Boron helps lower estrogen levels naturally, so instead of hormones fighting each other, they find balance again. For a man over 55, that balance means everything. More energy, better focus, stronger performance. And unlike synthetic testosterone or risky boosters, boron doesn't force your body. It supports it. It reminds your endocrine system how to function on its own. That's the beauty of getting boron from whole foods like raw honey. Your body recognizes it, absorbs it, and uses it efficiently. Plus, honey delivers boron alongside antioxidants, enzymes, and B vitamins, creating what I call a metabolic synergy. Everything works together: blood flow, hormone balance, energy, metabolism, all tuned to one rhythm again. That's why men who start adding a tablespoon of raw honey often notice something remarkable after 2 weeks. Better morning energy, better mood, better drive. And it's not placebo, it's chemistry doing its job again. But there's one more secret to unlock. It's not just what you take, it's when you take it. Because the timing of honey can make the difference between mild improvement and a full body transformation. So let's talk about the 3 critical windows when honey becomes medicine for your body. Now that you understand why raw honey works, let's talk about when to use it. Timing is everything. The same spoonful of honey can act as sugar or as medicine, depending on the moment you take it. There are 3 key windows when your body responds the most. Number 1, the morning. When you wake up, your body is in a fasted state. Your blood sugar is low, your brain is waking up, and your cardiovascular system is restarting. Taking 1 teaspoon of raw honey within 30 minutes of waking does something powerful. It gives you a clean, natural energy source without spiking your blood sugar. It fuels your brain with glucose and starts nitric oxide production right away. You feel that gentle lift, not a caffeine rush, just steady, focused energy. And for men over 60, that morning nitric oxide boost sets the tone for better blood flow all day long. Number 2, before activity. About 30 to 45 minutes before any physical effort, a walk, a workout, even gardening, take another half to full tablespoon. This is where honey's natural sugars and nitric oxide precursors work together. Your muscles get better oxygen, your circulation improves, your endurance rises. Many of my patients notice their stamina feels stronger, their body feels lighter, and their recovery faster. And then there's the final, most surprising window, before bed. This one catches people off guard. Raw honey before sleep acts as fuel for your liver. It helps store glycogen, the energy your brain uses overnight. That steady fuel prevents blood sugar drops that cause middle-of-the-night wake-ups. But there's more. Nighttime is when your body does its deepest hormonal repair. Testosterone production peaks during REM sleep. When your liver has glycogen, your stress hormones stay low, and your body has the nutrients it needs, especially boron and B vitamins, to maximize testosterone naturally. Men who take a teaspoon of raw honey about 30 minutes before bed often report waking up differently. More energy, better mood, stronger morning erections. That's not coincidence. That's biology working again. So remember, morning for energy, before activity for performance, before bed for restoration. 3 windows, 1 ingredient, endless benefit. But if you want to take those benefits to the next level, you can multiply honey's power by combining it with a few natural partners. Let's explore the powerful combinations that turn raw honey into a true performance formula. Now that you know when to take honey, let's take it one step further. Because the right combinations can transform honey from a simple sweetener into a complete performance formula. Let's start with the first combo: raw honey plus fresh ginger. Ginger is a natural vasodilator. It opens blood vessels, improves circulation, and wakes up your metabolism. Mix 1 teaspoon of raw honey with 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. You can eat it straight, stir it into lukewarm water, or blend it into a smoothie. The keyword, lukewarm, never hot. Anything over 104 degrees kills honey's enzymes and destroys its active compounds. Take this combo in the morning or before activity for better energy and blood flow. Now the second combo, raw honey and Ceylon cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of nature's most underrated hormone helpers. It improves insulin sensitivity, which means your body uses glucose more efficiently, keeping your blood sugar steady and your testosterone balanced. Use half a teaspoon of real Ceylon cinnamon, not the cheap cassia version. Mix it with a tablespoon of raw honey and take it before bed or first thing in the morning. Men who add this combo to their night routine often wake up with steadier energy and stronger morning erections. The third power pair is simple but incredible: raw honey and raw nuts. Walnuts and almonds are rich in magnesium, zinc, and omega-3 fats. All three are vital for testosterone production and cell repair. When you combine those minerals with honey's boron and quick energy, you get what I call a hormonal support stack. Take a small handful of unsalted raw nuts, drizzle a tablespoon of honey on top, and enjoy it as a midday snack or bedtime booster. Each combination does something unique. One improves blood flow, one balances hormones, one rebuilds strength from the inside out. Together they form a natural performance triangle for men over 60. No pills, no side effects, just pure nutritional intelligence. But to make these combos work, you have to avoid the mistakes that silently kill their power. You've learned what honey can do. You've learned when to take it. You've even learned how to combine it. But now let's talk about the mistakes that quietly destroy everything you've built. Mistake number 1: heating honey. So many people mix honey into boiling tea or coffee, and that single act kills every living enzyme that makes honey powerful. Once you heat it past 104 degrees, it's no longer raw. It's just sweet syrup. If you want to mix it into a drink, wait until the water is warm, not hot, before adding your honey. Mistake number 2: using processed honey. That clear, golden honey on supermarket shelves looks pretty, but it's been filtered, heated, and pasteurized until all its healing compounds are gone. The enzymes are dead. The pollen is stripped out. The antioxidants are destroyed. Real raw honey looks cloudy. It might crystallize. It may even have tiny specks of pollen inside. That's the good stuff. Cloudy means alive. Alive means powerful. Mistake number 3: mixing it with the wrong foods. Honey is a natural healer, but combine it with processed sugar or junk food, and you cancel the benefits completely. Avoid taking it right after a heavy fried meal. Keep it clean. Let honey work in peace. Mistake number 4: ignoring source and purity. Not all raw honey is equal. Some brands label it raw, but still heat it during bottling. Look for small batch, unfiltered honey from trusted local or certified organic sources. Farmers markets are a great start. Check the label for words like unheated, unfiltered, or cold processed. If it lists additives or says blend, put it back. Don't store honey in direct sunlight or near heat. Keep it sealed and cool. That way, the enzymes and minerals stay intact for months. Now let's bring everything together. This is your 30-day raw honey protocol. Simple, powerful, completely natural. For the next 30 days, you'll be giving your body exactly what it needs to restore energy, blood flow, and balance. Step 1: morning routine. Within 30 minutes of waking up, take 1 tablespoon of raw honey. You can take it straight or stir it into lukewarm water with a few drops of lemon. That morning, honey kickstarts nitric oxide production, wakes up your circulation, and gives your brain steady, clean fuel. Step 2: pre-activity boost. About 30 to 45 minutes before exercise, walking, or yard work, take another half to full tablespoon. This step turns your body into an oxygen machine. More nitric oxide, more blood flow, better stamina, and muscle endurance. Step 3: bedtime recharge. Before bed, take 1 teaspoon of raw honey mixed with half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. This step nourishes your liver overnight, keeps your blood sugar steady, and supports your body's natural testosterone production during sleep. That's your formula: 3 moments, 1 ingredient, massive transformation. After 1 week, your energy feels smoother. After 2 weeks, circulation improves. By week 4, your sleep improves, your mornings feel alive again, and your confidence in the bedroom starts to return naturally. 1 tablespoon, 3 times a day, 30 days straight. Start today. Make honey part of your daily rhythm. Your body will thank you. Now you know the truth. 1 simple ingredient, 1 timeless ritual, a golden gift that nature gave to men and most have forgotten how to use. For the next 30 days, make raw honey part of your daily rhythm. 1 tablespoon in the morning, half before activity, 1 teaspoon before bed. No skipping, no excuses, just consistency. Track how you feel. Notice your energy. Notice your sleep. Notice your confidence coming back naturally. Write it down. This isn't about vanity, it's about vitality, about feeling alive again inside your own skin. Raw honey is more than sweetness. It's a signal, a reminder that healing doesn't come from shortcuts. It comes from rhythm, nature, and daily care. So start today. Open that jar. Taste that golden medicine, and let your body remember what strong feels like. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to the channel because every week we explore doctor-backed ways to help men over 60 stay strong, sharp, and vibrant. Share this video with a friend who needs hope, and tell me in the comments, where are you watching from and how old are you? I read every message, and I love seeing men from around the world taking control of their health together. I'm Dr. Mika Hayashi. Take care of your body, respect your strength,